How's it going? Am I live? Let me double check here. Uh, so far, so good. Oh, I've got audio. I'm officially live. So what's up to? Oh, what's up, Patrick? What's up to Swanee? What's up, John Rogers? And is it? Yeah, okay. I can't chat in this room, so that's fixed from the last time. All right, great to see everybody. How you guys doing today? Is it I assume it's warm for everybody. It is sorry, I'm just getting everything straightened up on my side. I guess that's as good as it goes. Yeah, it's rather warm. It got up to I think that's about 90 in Fahrenheit. It said 30 Celsius, so that's 89, 90. What's up, Beastwood? It's outside. Inside was not too bad. I kept it around 82 Fahrenheit, and that was fine. And then the day got on and had to use more electronics and things got up there. So I tried some test streams earlier. Uh took those down. I moved the fan, so hopefully you can't hear it. It's on the other side of the room, but if there is like a whooshing air motor sound, let me know, and I'll do my best to get rid of that noise for you. Because if it's annoying for you, it's annoying for me. And I don't know if everybody's device is like this. I'm sorry, I've got stuff sitting out. It was more noticeable on when I listened on my phone versus on my TV. So I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody. And then what's up to John Michael? Yeah, there's a new wrinkle in the background blanket. Yep, sure is. I think I'm gonna have to change the day I do laundry on just for the sake of making this look pretty for Saturdays. So, yep, just like you're some powder, Swanee. Yeah, I hope everybody's staying cool. You probably use air conditioning. I don't. That's okay. Like I say, it was fine until just all the electronics and whatnot getting plugged in, but yeah, that's okay. It's not so bad. And smash that like button. I'll say that now. I always forget to say it at the beginning. I say it all the way at the end. But yeah, smash like now if you well, you know you're gonna like the show. You might as well. It's the same thing you do with Frank. And yeah, always support your favorite YouTube content creators. Like the streams, share them if you do. If they have merch, check that out. Yeah, Celsius. I'll try to think what the Fahrenheit is for you, Swanee. I don't know. All right, Pink Boberto, what's up? And Dandy, how's it going? Hope everybody's just taking it easy. I tell you what's been going on. If you it's been warm this week, and then what have I been doing? I've been cleaning up and doing the spring cleaning I couldn't do when there was the TV issue going on. This is sorry. This is every so often I slip into I forget I'm on camera and I just start focusing solely on the chat room as if I was at the show. That's when things get quiet. Don't mind me. Okay. Patrick saying, just found out the woke mob have done a job on Lara Croft, and completely fucked up the Tomb Raider brand. Oh no, they don't tell me they got rid of her chest and cut off her hair and made her a guy or something, did they? Oh, that's never good. Dandy, I do that with Franks. I miss half of what he says sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it gets to be if there's a lot going on in the chat room, just a lot of conversations going on. Um, I'm paying attention to what he's saying, but I couldn't tell you word for word what Frank's saying because I'm probably reading like three conversations in the chat room, and but mostly for the most part, since it started out so small, I can eat like just if it's just one chat room and then just Frank talking on the show, I can basically keep up with what he's saying and keep up with the chat room at the same time, and I don't miss anything. I do always miss this whenever Frank has to say he's going to be off, whenever it's something like that. That's when I'm like, wait, what did he say? He's off tomorrow? Wait, did he say what? Did he? Then I'm asked, he just said it and I don't know what he said. Oh, John Michael says it's amazing how Nikki responds to so many in chat, and quite frankly, it's getting easier since there's fewer people in there. I can almost respond to everybody. It's instantaneous. If you have to think about it, then you're thinking too hard. And what's up, Jenna? Yeah, it starts out. It's hard to because I started out small, like 5 people, 10 people. We had 20 people. It was intense. So I don't know what it's like to like dive into it and say there's 100 people there, and then get into the groove with it. I mean, I'm sure it can be done. Stick with it. Do it for 2, 3 months tops. I'm sure you will get it, but it's a lot. Beast was saying, I'm in the middle of preparing dinner tonight, so I'll be hands free from my tablet in a minute. Awesome. Hell yeah. Chow down. I've been doing this too. I don't know why, but since it's been warmer this week, I've been eating more. Like I've been hungrier. Does that happen to you guys? I never remember, like, I don't remember last summer. I don't remember the summer before. I don't remember last winter. So I couldn't tell you what my habits were from then. And I don't remember what the summers were like when I was thin before, other than they didn't feel this humid. So, like, are you guys hungrier in the summertime somehow? Even though that is so weird. I've never, because I know eating raises your body temperature. Even eating ice cream will raise your body temperature. So I know not to eat when it's hot, but that I've been hungrier this week. I don't know what that's about. I just could just have been doing stuff and I needed the calories. Who knows? That was just odd. Jenna just finishing up dinner. Fantastic. John Michael said, I like the nicknames Squint for Eastwood. Squint Eastwood. He did, didn't he? Why didn't he wear a hat? Oh, Patrick saying, the big day next Saturday. Hope you have a great birthday. Oh, is next Saturday your birthday? The 29th? That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'll be live next Saturday too. That'll be fun. We can have some cake. Oh, that'll be fun. We can get some cake, and I'm not gonna eat on stream. I'm not gonna eat in front of you guys, but dude, we can have birthday cake. Oh, what's up, Erica? Yeah, that's what it is. I am continental. I didn't know Celsius until 2015, and then I stuck with it. Yeah, John Michael saying Clint is one of the greatest squinters ever. He really is. So was I mean everybody's seen Tombstone, Kurt Russell in Tombstone. And that reminds me, what do you guys usually do after, quite frankly, do you guys like wait and eat dinner that late, or is that like, do you have like plans to go out afterwards, or is like Frank the start of your night? We're like, no, I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna watch, quite frankly. I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the night and just stay in. Cause I, like I said before, like I might be asleep at 9:30 after, not this, but not after, quite frankly, and sometimes I don't see 9:30. Sometimes I'm like last night, I think I was up at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just working. Not just working, I just kind of chilled out for a while and decided, hey, I can get some work done. And it happened to be 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this is too late to be doing. Oh, well, it's got to get done sometime. I really could not go to sleep that well last night. Eat into the mic, then we can clip it and send it for Frank. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. If I was left to find a like just sit here and drink milkshakes or something that makes noise or something crunchy to do the eating stream, that won't piss people off. Is this a mukbang channel? What the f is this chick doing? Ugh. Yeah, Clint Eastwood is about 94. He's up there. Oh, Jenna says usually dinner and show with, quite frankly. Awesome. Dandy says I eat early and have a few drinks with Frank. Hell's yes. Swanee says honestly I don't usually watch Frank. I listen to it lives, so I'm busy doing other things most of the time. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. He does encourage folks to do that with, especially with the, quite frankly, TV. He's like, hey, just play it in the background. That is cool. A lot of folks do seem to like. They're like, hey, I'm making dinner. Sorry, this is moving. Hey, I'm making dinner, just saying hi, or they're like about to go out and they just like pop in and say hi at the show or something like that. Yeah, Swanee's saying we should all make a clip of us eating spaghetti into the mic and then send them to Frank. See what we can do. Oh, I don't know. Wait. I don't know if Gilda does this, but I know I could do this on Skype. I know we could do this on Discord, where what we would do, everybody would get into a group chat, everybody get on video, and then we can sit there eating, and somebody can record that and then send that to Frank. That would work out. Rather than individual videos, it would be like a bunch of folks together at once. Dandy's saying there is a host on Patriot Soapbox that eats when he's on. It is nasty. It is nasty. Ooh, just I like, if it's, quite frankly, like a regular show night. Well, I try to eat around 4 just because that's when Grace Still Plays usually drops a video. If it doesn't drop, late. So let's just say it's a perfect day. He drops a video at 4. Like, it depends because I don't know what he's going to upload. I like to have eaten and then watch his video, but I don't want to say like wait for 4, then I eat, then I watch the video. I would prefer to get him the view immediately since I know how things work like that. I do want to watch it right away as well, so I'll eat around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then I can say great, uploads a video that's like anywhere between 20 and 28 minutes. Chill out with that, digest. That way I don't have to. That way I can think normally, finally, that part of the day. It is a little bit late to eat if I'm going to end up passing out at 9:30. Um, but it's okay. Unfortunately, if I'm eating at 3 or 4, that means 7 o'clock rolls around and it's like, oh, I'm so fucking hungry. I got to do 2 hours of this. But then it's too late, and then you just go through and just wait till the next day. Yeah, do like all the nasty spaghetti, like Lady and the Tramp, noodles, sauce, meatballs flying everywhere, Parmesan cheese. Dandy says I usually eat around 4. I used to laugh at early bird specials. Oh man, yeah, that was my I would prefer to like eat at early in the day and then just coast on that as the way to do it. But with the show, can't really do that. And then Saturdays, it's since I'm live, I was sort of like fasting Saturday and or Sunday since there's really no show to go to usually. Saturday's out now, so if I'm gonna not have anything, it's Sunday. But at the same time, if I'm gonna overeat, that's on Sunday, so that's either a lot or nothing. Well, not nothing, nothing. I eat something. Eat something every day. Get calories in you every day. I'm not trying to encourage anybody to fast themselves to death or anything like that. And again, if there is any like whooshing, whirring type of sound, you can let me know. I mean, of course, the laptop's gonna make noise just running everything, but then I've got this fan over here on it too, and that should be okay. See, now I've got to look up Clint Eastwood. Who was I looking at before? Okay, Clint. And weren't we just talking about a Gran Torino? And quite frankly, the other day, well, like in the chat room, we had brought it up. Oh no, because he played that clip from it. Eastwood, great flick. I think I saw that in the theater too, whenever that came out. My goodness, yeah, Clint Eastwood, born May 31st, 1930. I knew he was a Gemini, and he is still around. Still, well, he directs now, doesn't he? That's what you do. I think that's what seems that's what like a lot of smart actors do. Is eventually you see he was in Casper, uncredited from 1995. You have no excuse to have not have seen that movie. It has everybody in it. It has Bill Pullman, Christina Ricci. It's got Eric Idle. It's got a James Horner score. Don't let me hear about you've never seen Casper. Don't even talk to me like that. Gran Torino 2008. That sounds right. Okay, good for him. Yeah, I've seen some. I do remember his scene in Casper too. It's when it's spoilers for Casper, spoilers for a movie that came out in 1995. But it's a scene where it's Bill Pullman and he's in the mirror and his face changes to a few different characters. One of them is Clint Eastwood. I'm surprised he was not credited for that. Gran Torino, Beastwood is that your mom's favorite movie? Eiger Sanction, where he does his own climbing. It's a not as well known Eastwood movie, is what John Michael is saying. Okay, that is cool, and it's nice to see a Gemini lasting that long. Usually, it's the Capricorns, Sagittarius, Leos that are supposed to be the most long-lived sign. Other signs do live a long time. Don't get me wrong, but they generally say it's those folks that do live the longest. And I couldn't sleep. I was up looking at stuff because I don't know if you noticed, but I got my new glasses in. Um, they are I'm not used to. Hold on, let me try this with my eye. I had to be careful with my eyes yesterday because there was the show last night. I didn't want to get a headache, didn't want my eyes to be tired, but I can see more light, and now my right eye is getting used to being able to see. Yesterday it was like, no, this is too good to be true. Now it's getting into the groove. And then these are, I don't know if they show up very well. Is that going to show up? They're purple. So I've got purple and gray. I've got channel colors. And then all the hassle I've gone through with these glasses. Hold on. Can you hear that? See that? I don't know if you can see that. I can hear it. I can feel it. How much did these cost? And they still can't fucking make them right. So I was going to let everything slide with what's happening. But that was the straw that broke the camel's back. The lady was so nice the other day. I got my sunglasses ordered. Then I got home and it was later in the day. It's like, why do I hear a noise when I pull my glasses off my head? And how Swanee's white purple is the best color. I'm going to put it all in a video. I'm so mad about this. I don't care if they get the rest of it right. And the sun's in Cancer. I don't need to be dealing with this. And after you spend $1,000 on something, it should not be this much hassle. But since they went there, I'm going to have to drop a whole full-ass video going off about this company. Because it's just, I was going to let everything slide. Like, if this was not busted like this, not it's not busted. They still work. They still sit on my face fine. But if it wasn't for this one, that was it. That was just it. I'm done. I won't swear in the video, but I'm done with those people. And they know I have a YouTube channel. I mentioned it to two of the chicks, and they're still fucking up. Is it the last name? Is it because I'm using the old last name? Oh, John Michael saying a Clint almost stopped the film and a climber died. Oh, R.I.P. to him. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I mean, it's sad when anybody dies, but like people just want to make a movie and get together and have fun and get paid for it. Put some adventure and fun in the world, and then somebody gets killed on the set, or that sucks. The only time somebody needs to die at an event is at a party. Then it's a good party if somebody dies. Yeah, nobody wants to watch a Karen, but they'll watch a Carlin, apparently. And I'm not the only one. So yeah, these the glasses are almost great. You know what? If they fix them fine for me, I won't be as harsh. But at the end of the day, I'm still spending gas money and wasting my time to drive across town to get this sorted out. And this has been going on for almost all of June. I forget when all this started. It should not. If you went to a company 21 years ago and they did a great job, and you think they're going to do a great job in 2024, you're wrong. You're so wrong. I was wrong. You're wrong too. They don't care. They don't care. They punch in and then they go back to sleep. I can't stand that. Yeah. Let's see. Today's the 21st. Today's the 21st. Today's the 21st. And since it is so warm out, does anybody have any like summer vacation stories, or do you have a summer vacation plan coming up, whether it's a trip out of town or they call it a staycation. You have your time off work, you stay at home, which it's fine. It's your own time off. John Michael's saying he wore glasses since he was 13, had eye lens replacement surgery 6 years ago, well, when things were safe. It is the most common surgery in the country. Outpatient, yeah. No more surgery. No more hospitals. I can't afford the time off of the channel. I don't have enough. Honestly, I couldn't, because then who's gonna go live every Saturday? I'd have to sit here just with sunglasses on, and that kind of gave me an idea too, since what I did before, when I went through the same company 20 some years ago. I got regular glasses and I had the same thing, same kind of glasses, just turned into sunglasses. So that's what I'm doing with these. So I've already got them ordered. Let's see if they come in fucked up too. It's the exact same thing, just as sunglasses. So with that in mind, there is the possibility for a let's call it a not sober stream, but I would be sitting here the entire time with sunglasses on, so you couldn't tell. And then in the last few years, if I did get any vacation time, I stayed at home, uh, just stayed in. Just the fact that I didn't have to punch the clock and didn't have to deal with those people was enough. And I would always took my time off right around New Year's. So, the second week of October is when I would usually take my time off. And then the last job we got some extra days so I could take, time off during the year, or like just take a long take a long weekend, give yourself like a 4 or 5 day weekend. That's sort of like almost like a week off. But did not go anywhere other than I probably went to the store at the Star and then just stayed inside and watched videos and Netflix and just did inside stuff the whole time. Oh, Dandy's saying, my summer fun, lots of friends out of town, and I get to feed their cats. Aw, it's okay. I feel sorry for me too. Oh, you get to spend that time with kitty cats. Aw. Is everybody, it seems like a lot of folks in here are Clint Eastwood fans. Do you have a favorite Clint Eastwood movie? Because as I'm going through here, it's like I've seen or heard of. These are like the, if you go to IMDb in dub, it starts with the most recent stuff and goes down. Like I didn't see Million Dollar Baby. I heard it had a not fun, not great ending. And then some of these, I don't know if I've seen them or not because I saw them so long ago. I don't remember. I have not seen a lot of Clint Eastwood, him doing his thing. I'll put it like that. Yes, back in the 70s, all of the Coogan's Bluff. I've heard of that. They owe Jerry Coogan some movie. And then I, of course, I've seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I don't remember it. It was so long ago when I saw it. I liked it. I remember there being an ugly guy in it. Like, yeah, that guy sure is ugly. They surely got this titled correctly. Oh, Iger's sanctioned with George Kennedy and Jack Cassidy. Okay, I know who George Kennedy is. Jenna, I watched a short doc about Clint and he was a male whore, lol. Well, he's a Gemini. Goes with the territory. Beastwood, I really liked Unforgiven. I do want to see that one. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Best Western, 1966. Awesome. Yeah. That is one area. I do like the Old West. I just have not seen a lot of Westerns yet. Is anybody going out west for in the summertime, or do you have family out there? Does it feel like traveling back in time when you have to head out west? Or is everything modern out there? I don't know anything about the time zones behind me. John Michael saying all Dirty Harry movies had jazz soundtracks by Lalo Schifrin. Oh man, yeah, it's a all that jazz and brass and just like as much as I like movies from like the 40s and stuff, and then they get into the swing music, which is fine. It's just too much of that brass section. I think my ears just need to heal more. It just gets too much. It's like Sam Kinison, love the man, but that the screaming he does, it is funny, but just with my hearing the way it is after so long, I just can't continue to. I gotta take a break from Sam Kinnison's stand up and then just listen to something else for a while. It's just too much on my old ears. Oh, Dandy says I'm going west from Cleveland to Norwalk. Oh yeah, Norwalk is like the old west. John Rogers saying I go to Missouri. LOL. Yeah. Now, when do you change? Because I know the phone will automatically change the time zone for you, but do you have to like sit there and like mess with your clock and change the time there when you go back into the past because the car doesn't know, or is your car like a, I don't know if modern cars automatically change the time. It's just you're driving and suddenly it's an hour earlier. Jenna said, I only remember going ape with Clint. I'm not a movie buff. Can't remember movie names actually. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's okay. Yeah, I was not surprised when those I want to call them kids, but they're adults now from the little league that Frank coached. Somebody asked them, the one kid's like, "Yeah, I'm not a movie person," or and at first it's like, "Oh, why not? You're missing out." But then considering his age and considering the kind of movies that come out now, I would not be surprised if young Gen Z is not into films. It's sad, but I see why. Um, I could see them get into older movies the way when I got into the Anthony Vincent Music Group. It's people younger than me, folks at like 19 and 20-year olds, and they're listening to music from the 80s, stuff before they were born, metal, things like that. They just were not fans of what was out in 2015. Sandra Locke was in too many of his films. Not a fan of her. Yeah. Oh, I hate when you go to sit down and watch a movie and you're like, yeah, I like the director. I like who does the score. I like the main actor. I like this side character. I like that side character. This is gonna be great. And then like the actress gets on there or some other character, and it's like 2 hours of this bitch. Oh my god. Just like, please tell me she's not in the scene. Don't be in the scene. Don't be in the scene. Don't look at her. No, no, don't cut to her. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what that's like. Nothing's coming to mind, but that that does happen. I like Labyrinth. I liked Labyrinth when I was a little kid. I haven't seen it much as an adult. I would. I didn't. That was the first time I was ever confused about what anybody was. I didn't know what David Bowie was. I didn't know if he was a guy or a girl. But aside from that, it has the girl main character. She can't act. She can't act. She couldn't act then. She can't act now. It's not like Natalie Portman was better when she was a child actress. No, it's this girl just has never. She couldn't. I don't know who she was having sex with to get roles, but she must be better in bed than she is on camera. She does not. She's not even cute. Labyrinth should have been recast, and they can't remake it because they'll just ruin it. It just honestly, like, just go back in time and change the timeline so that somebody else was cast for this role. Who else was up for that part that didn't get the role? That's what I would like to know. See, now I'm suddenly so interested in. I gotta write this down. Why? And don't tell me. Don't let me look it up. And now, like, she was the first choice. Like, yeah. What's that mouth do then? Every which way but loose. Jenna said, I heard Congress is raising retirement to 70. That's okay. There won't be anything. It's not like they're going to give you anything after that happens. Like, people my age won't see the Social Security that's been stolen from us. But then summer is more as a kid. That's when it's, like family vacations to, yeah, mostly we go over to, like, to just Cedar Point or, I'm sure we did other stuff. I just can't remember it. But it was like in town stuff. It was not like we're like the families getting in the car and driving across state lines to go to something. It's there weren't big on being that far from the house. I don't know why my birth biological parents did anything with us. I don't know. I don't know why we did that. I don't know. It didn't seem like they had fun. It seemed like we were just doing stuff that the children like to do. But, like, just going out. Like, we'd go to, like, a place, and then usually summer vacation type stuff was, drop the kids off at, like, me and my friends would go to the movies. We'd all go see theirs, big pack of us, and go see anything that was out since it was so cheap. Or just spending just time outside playing. Since, like, yeah, we had video games, but we were also like, I don't know if this was just our parents telling us or if it's just common sense. We're like, hey, we want to play outside. It's nice outside. Let's go do stuff. And then when it's snowing or raining, or if you're homesick from school, like, yeah, then like sit out, play video games all day. But usually it was just more going outside, doing things, vacation stuff. Not like now at all. Yeah, Jenna said, I heard they're messing with people's pensions too. SS will be bankrupt in a few years. It certainly will be. That's what I was thinking of, John Rogers. Yeah, Minty Comedic Arts on YouTube has a lot of good videos about movie facts you don't know. Minty is also a Jerry Goldsmith fan. I have not watched his channel in a few years, but I was thinking of him when I thought of Labyrinth. I'm glad you brought him up, John Rogers. And I swear I can see a thumbnail in my head. I'm sure he has covered Labyrinth in the past because this guy is I'm just guessing at his age, like 40s. He's Australian too. He's got a bit of an accent. Yeah, so if you want to have a future, don't trust anybody for it. Save your own money. Don't put your faith in other sources to take care of you when you're sick and old. Just because it was that way 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 60 years ago, it has no bearing on today. Yep. John Michael saying Social Security benefits likely cut by 25 to 23% in a few years. Oh well, I should have saved up. Don't know what to tell ya. Oh, between 25 and 30%. Yeah. Yeah. Might have to start I'm never gonna get be a part of that system. I don't know. I don't need to understand how it works. Dennis says, I'm afraid the government will take my inheritance. Well, do what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend everything I have. I'm going to wreck my credit. I'm going to use up all my credit cards. I'm going to make sure I have nothing left for anybody to. And if it has value, I'm going to use it up. You can't use my organs after I'm dead. Nothing. There's not going to be any. Because I don't have any descendants anyway, so I don't have anything to pass along to or to anybody to carry on my legacy. So once I'm done, it's over, and I'm taking everything with me. Yeah, John Rogers. Yeah, he is out of Australia. Yeah, I did because there was he is wait no does he? I'm thinking of somebody else who had a lava lamp. Jenna, yeah, you have a child to consider. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's different if you've got kids, if you've got a spouse, if you've got parents, if you have any dependents, it's totally different boat for you than for myself. If you have pets, it's different for you. If anybody is depending on you, you're in a entirely separate boat for myself. Jenna says I want to buy silver dimes soon. Yeah, it was always fun coming across those at the I did work at a worked at a cashier as a cashier a lot. I worked in a gas station for a hot minute. Now something that I found is it was from 1980. It was a penny and it was silver. And I took it to a coin guy and even scratched it with this little razor thing and it was I don't know if it was like silver, but it was not, you know, penny colored. It was silver and I don't think it was just dipped in it. I forget what happened with that. Oh, Jenna, I like your thinking though. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, John Michael gotta go soon. Kids, swimming exercise time. Hell yeah. Oh, I miss swimming. Have not. I couldn't tell you the last time I was in a swimming pool. There's no way. Like not in the last 9 years. Not since religion. So not since the 90s. Probably a lead penny. It could have been. And I swear I found like one more since. And I remember specifically it's 1980, not 81, not 79, it's 1980. Mercury dimes. Don't find them in the wild much. Dandy said they made steel dimes, I think, for 2 years. Whoa. Then Patrick's saying Saudi Arabia has pulled out of the petrodollar. Hard times ahead for lots of Americans. Jetta says they want our old pennies for the coppers, so keep them. Yeah. Keep all your coins. Well, use coins. Use cash as much as you can. Don't just be swiping your credit card just because it's easy. Yep, dimes before 1965, Jenna was saying. Yeah, and you can even see on the side when you look, it's got that, it's quarters too. Isn't it like 1964 quarters and before? You turn it on the side and you can see the edge of it there where it's like silver and then it's got like the brownish. Oh, steel pennies. Oh, my bad. Maybe it was steel. It was so long ago, like it was a good, like around 20 years ago when that happened. I couldn't quite say, oh, what happened with it. John Michael saying, for the heck of it, I searched for rolls of pennies and found about 5 copper pennies. Oh, not bad. Just 4, though. Yeah. I don't know what you can do with 4 copper pennies. Yeah, summer before was always going out, doing things and sweating and going to the park, and then, oh, Shane, what's up? This is the we'll call this well, my first studio was set up with the white background, so we'll call this Studio B. Oh man. Steel pennies were 2 years only. That's interesting. And you can't even look at quarters anymore. They redesign them every 3 months. They're so ugly. They look fake. They don't even weigh as much as an old quarter. I don't even know what's in them. And then again, if there is any kind of like a whooshing, whirring fan type of sound, let me know and I can move things away. Yeah, so now it's getting serious. I'm gonna have sunglasses and I've got hats, and then the sun will be in a fire sign and after a month, so I'll have to start going outside then. Lost my place in the chat room here. Shane, change is pointless. Oh. See, that's funny about change. I had a buddy who used to throw his change on the ground, and then he was the one who became a junkie. And like, I knew he was gonna regret that. He's stealing to get his fix. John Michael is 70 feet long. That's hot. Out of context. That is oh, you actually have a pool. That is fun. See, I any place that I've gone to that has a pool, they're like, you have to have swim in a bathing suit. I was never the small when I was younger, so I didn't want to wear a bathing suit. And now that I am smaller, I'm never in a pool. I don't even own a bathing suit. So it's like if I can't just jump in there in like a t-shirt and shorts, I guess I'm not getting in the pool. They're like, you can't do that. It's like, well, F your water then. Andy says, I fill a bowl with change about 100 bucks in it every year. How do you do that? How do you just take change and just put it off to the side and not use it immediately? I cannot wrap my head around that. I have to use it. I need the quarters for laundry, but then if how do you I don't how can you because I know people who would save up pennies off to the side and then wrap them up and then you take them in. I don't understand that. Maybe it's like a throwback from the like the depression, and then people just still do it and they don't know why. It's just like natural for them. Oh, Swanee, poll. Should I guess Nikki's show wearing only my Speedo? Oh, and maybe sunglasses. Uh, I mean, in July. Shane's saying, I think we should get rid of change altogether. It made sense way back when the value of a dollar was at its lowest. Today, it's annoying to have around. Yeah. On the one hand, Shane, I do agree with you about getting rid of it. On the other hand, if we get rid of change, then they'll use that as an excuse to get rid of folding money. So I can't get on board with that. Yeah, if I get the video of Mark Swan dancing, if I get the updated dancing video before, quite frankly, then yes, I'm on board for that. That would be fun. Like, guess who's got the dancing? See, then I would have to learn how to play an intermission video, and I don't know if that's gonna do to my views. Oh, John Michael says I have 4 plastic tube counters and fill it as I get change. Dandy says I just toss it in a bowl when I get home. Yeah, I would have to get I would have to find a way to play an intermission video or like, hey everybody, stay tuned for the to the end of the stream for the premiere of the Mark Swan dancing video for just looking at the calendar here. I said, let me look at my calendar. Yeah, that would really confuse people if they had two Mark Swan dancing videos in a month. You'd have to kick off a channel then. Yeah, yeah, Swanee can just twerk behind me for the entire because there's more room back there. I just have to make it look better. Patrick has about 100 pounds in change. Whoa. Now, see, I can understand, say, like in Europe, saving your what it's different there because, well, of course it's different there with the euros because they don't have quarters, and then you'll get your change back, and they've got dollar coins, they've got $2 coins. That's fine. So in America, if you hand somebody a fistful of change, they're not gonna give you an attitude about it, but they're gonna feel some kind of way about it. You're gonna know about it. But if you do that in the Netherlands, it's fine because it's like, well, hey, like some of these coins are like two, one, two, three, four, $5, $6, and then like the coins for the change, and that they round down. At least they did then, and you pay for it. It's fine, and like they've got folding money like 1, 5, 10, all that. So I could understand saving euros coins, but in America, I just maybe just different. I don't know where I would put it because if I had a bowl full of coins sitting around, I'd be staring at it like how much is in there? What can I spend that on? I just different relationship with money. I don't know. If I have any change at all, it's like I keep it in my purse. Because it gets heavy after a while. And if it, like say if I go to a self checkout, I don't care what I put in that thing. I can buy something for $1 and put $100 bill in it. I haven't done that, but I'm just saying, for example, you can shove anything you want in that machine. But if I'm dealing with a human cashier that has to like count money back to me, it's like, well, like, yeah, I'll be cool, give them exact change. They need the coins. It's one less thing they got to think about. I've been a cashier before. I'm not going to be a dick to them. Dandy, oh yeah. You're a Cancer. You love to touch money and play with it. Okay. I forgot that about Cancers. Yeah, we should get rid of the sales tax, Jenna. Yeah, no sales tax. We don't need the income tax because we know where it goes. Can't get rid of those. Let's just start a going in reverse. Just start like a repealing taxes till it gets to an acceptable place. If it's not money, it's fiat currency. Oh, Shane, yeah. When the value of a dollar was at its highest, not lowest, back when people made $1 per day. Yeah. Oh, Jenna's saying you can't use metals in Pennsylvania as currency. What? Oh, Patrick, that's cool. My bank has a change machine that counts it and deposits it into your account. See, now we've got things here where I think it's called a coin star where you can dump your coins into it. It figures out how much is in there, takes a cut, and then you get your folding money. But it's separate from a bank. It's just like a little kiosk store that's inside of a grocery store, for example. Yeah, Dandy, you can tuck a few bills in Swanee Speedo. Swanee, yeah, it sounds like I'm missing an opportunity to start an OnlyFans for Speedo dancing videos. Yep, only Speedos. Yeah, start it up. Like you know him from Quite Frankly. If you've seen the July intermission video, hop on over to Only Speedos. And I have to grab just a second here. It's not necessarily a hangnail. I've got this little bit of extra. It's the temperature. I don't like what it does to my body. Like it makes my nails behave a little bit differently. It makes my skin behave a little bit differently. And I do use a box cutter on my fingernails. So I know what I'm doing. And put that away or I'll play with it. If you're careful with a knife, you don't cut yourself. I don't know what I did before. That was the one thing that irked me in the Netherlands. I did not have anything to cut my nails with, and I wasn't trying to go buy a knife somewhere. Yikes. John Michael's saying I quit using Coinstar when they raised their rate over 7%. It might be 9% or higher now. Yeah, they do take a hell of a cut. It was with a friend, had to get money to party on, put all the coins in, and then it's like, what? It took this amount? What the? So pissed off. Yeah, they do have a coin counter at Walmart now that Shane brings it up. I think they do. I think it's over at is it by the customer service area? I believe. I rarely go over there. Dandy's asking, anybody have a golden goat? You would put cans in it to recycle and it would spit out change. Lots of beer cans. Huh, that's a new one on me. For a while there, one of my friends, they drank so much beer at their house. They had one of those can crushers above the trash can. I've never seen one of those outside of a business. And here I am in a normal person's house. Can crusher, can crusher, can. Like, you guys are some alcoholics. Drink liquor. Now, is anybody going on a vacation this summer? I know one of the Franklies is going on a cross country trip. That's going to be starting up soon. Jenna's right. It's more fun to stomp on the can. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Kroger. I know the Kroger has a one of those coin machines. I think that's the one I used. Yeah, I think I'm only in there so fast, and I go to what I need, I check out, I look at the door to walk out. And whoever thought to put carpeting on the way outside of Kroger, there's a special ring of hell for you because like I'm just in there with a few things. What about the people with like their shopping carts full of food they got to push over that carpet? That is just pure evil. That's why people don't return the carts if you're going to do that to them. I believe that because it's green, there's something green when I walk out of there. I think so. Yeah, Shane, yeah, Brothers O is. Jenna, no vacay for you, sadly. Yeah, me either. I think my vacation days are over. If I can get my one day off a month, honestly, it doesn't sound like a lot. And it's really only half a day off because I'm both got to be mindful of the internet. But it's if I can get that one day off a month, I'll be okay. Oh, John Michael says he lived in Michigan 69 years in Arkansas. Now I'm 72. And get the hell away from all of that cold up in Michigan and move somewhere warm. Oh, Patrick's saying, yeah, British coins are 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, 50p, £1, £2. And p is pence, not. That's how they do it there. Oh, okay, Shane, I didn't realize that. Yeah, carpet may be for the rain. We don't have Kroger out here where I live. Yeah, yeah, we do have the rain that does blow in. I forgot about rain. Yeah, oh yeah, weather does happen from the sky. Okay. Still not happy about it. You gotta get, because as you walk out, they got stuff there, and then you actually have to like make a hard left turn to just get out of the store. So you gotta start angling your cart as you walk out, go out, and yeah, I guess it's not the worst. I'll have a good one, John Michael. He says he wants to make it to 73. He's going swimming. Heck yeah. That's what we need to do. Nothing bad could happen there. What if we had a do a quite frankly, pardon the lag, get together and in a pool, get a smoke break. Yeah, let's try to do an intermission. I mean, I don't have anything to play. It's like I've got 1956, so it's like 4 minutes before 8 p.m. Uh, hmm. What can I do that's intermissiony? Hmm. I can. Let me try to find this. I can give you a song to listen to. Where did I find that? This has got to be it. Okay, hold on. So I just listened to this the other day, and now you know who Peggy Lee is. If you don't, you should. You know who she is, even if you don't know who she is. That is Peggy Lee on the Ed Sullivan's show singing How Long Has This Been Going On? It's only 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes. You can click on it now. It is so sexy because she stands there and there's I think three cameras on her, but the one camera that's on her the most, it's kind of like down to the side, and she's singing the song the whole time, and she's kind of not giving the side eye, but she's looking down at the camera almost the whole song, and just the fever. Yep, Peggy Lee Fever. Yep, you know who she is. And the way she's looking at the camera and singing this song, it's like she is the one who saw like two people. Like, I saw what you two were doing. I know what's going on. And like you just got caught, and she's the one that found out about it. It is so sexy. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I can let you guys click on it to play. If I play it, it would be an issue. That's why I'm not playing audio for you now. Like, you can click on it, that's fine. And just getting caught up with the chat room. Oh yeah, yeah. Beastwood did call into quite frankly yesterday. That was cool, but it was kind of odd at first because he said, "Yeah, this is Brad." It's like, "Oh, Brad who?" Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, I found out the hard way. The very first thing I ever filmed, after the fact, I knew this was going to be a problem, and it was because I go to upload it to just for something fun to upload, and um, I knew this would happen. Copyright strike, and it's not a mark against the channel. It's an unlisted video. I think in the state it's in, I could share the link, but I could not make it public. And then just now, this is the second day I've been able to see, so I'll be able to. Oh yeah, see, I don't know if it opens up another page since we don't. I'm the only one that drops links in YouTube, so I don't know what it's like. But don't
Here
make me
is
say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't sing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's what happens when I'm that. Quite frankly, yeah. I don't know how to stop. It's like quite frankly, it doesn't stop. It's 2 hours. It's the only 2 hours in the day that I exist. So there's no reason for me to hold back or pull back or like lessen myself in the chat room. So it's and if I go to the bathroom before the show starts, I can smoke during the show. Uh, there's no reason to move away from the quite frankly chat room when it's live, so I'm not sure how to, but I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to do an intermission because I am sort of assuming other folks like they're not just memeing, like they really do like step away to like do stuff at intermission. I guess I'll have to put up a poll about that. I didn't know there were those kind of people. Oh, dandy, thank you. That is a cool way to do an intermission, though. Just a song link, yeah, cause it's 3 minutes too. That's I was low key thinking that. I know it's not an official way to run a live stream, but um, if I, cause I know you guys don't like my kind of music, but I'm into some other stuff, so I can like find a short song and just you can play that while you run to the restroom or refill your drink or yell at your neighbors to stop fighting. Uh, Shut the fuck up out there! God damn it! John Rogers saying, I was listening to Frank this morning while out driving around. It is such a trip to listen to Frank in the car. I did it a few times, maybe at about 2021 when I was working second shift. So I'd get off of work, I'd put the show on in the car, drive home, and then I'd get to like chat for 20 minutes or some BS like that. But it's because Frank is his voice has a lot of bass in it, so you turn the bass up, you're gonna feel that in the car. Oh, Danny's out on the balcony, fantastic. And then I wish I had a way to turn this into a joke. I don't, because I did just buy that second fan. And then I was thinking only fans, but I didn't have a way to. I'm not going to take the other fan out of the window just to set it up to take a photo somewhere, but at that there was some joke territory. Tangerine Dream, I don't believe, like I've heard of Tangerine Dream. I don't know if I've heard it. Beast was right, it does vibrate the whole car. Jules, what's up? You made it. A doctor in the house. That's why whenever folks come in to the quite frankly chat room talking about turn up the volume, a lot of times it's trolling, but sometimes what they don't realize is that when you do turn up the volume, this happens to me too. You turn up the volume, the bass gets bassier, you get louder boom, but Frank's voice doesn't get higher. His voice won't get higher unless he's thinking of something funny, and people don't know that because they're not used to men with testosterone. They're used to guys that talk like they're gay. So that throws them off. John Rogers have to do old school with a cassette adapter. That's the way I had to do it for years. Cassette adapter, and then you plug it into the cigarette lighter. And no, with the CD player, and no shame, no shame. Swanee, can we record an intermission of a room full of fans? It could be the only fans intermission. So there's a great photo online, and then like one of the tags somebody put on there was OnlyFans. It doesn't. It's not something you can save as one solid image. If there were more fans, like I had those four TVs, I was not in the mood to make a joke about that. I couldn't think anything funny about it. But like four TVs, I could have made some kind of Radio Shack joke that nobody younger than me would have gotten. Beastwood, they were discussing getting your anus tanned on Dark to Light this morning. Do they talk about that kind of stuff? I've never been to that show because it's not a. I tried to go one time. I thought it was like a regularly scheduled thing, like quite frankly, but it was just something that they happen to drop whenever. So I was like, I don't have time for that. But I don't know what kind of topics they get onto. Oh, what's up, Wally? Awesome. He said he just got back from taking his daughter out for her birthday, solstice baby. Fantastic. Happy birthday to her. Very cool. Jules is saying, a kid I drove, if I can stop stuttering, a kid I drove to school learned he could turn the hazards on in my car, put his foot on the brake so the radio would play while he sat out there getting high. Dead battery once. Oof. Oh, that sucks. Dandy saying, I have only one fan on now in my kitchen. Yeah, just the one. Well, it's got to have the fan. I never suck in air from the outside, even if it's cold outside at night. I will still always just blow the air in the room out. And then I only got this additional fan here just to get the air to circulate. And then, sorry, I keep touching this. It's just staying. Let me move this a bit. I'm trying to keep this thing as cool as possible while it is in the high 80s. Ew, I just don't need to have to deal with replacing this year on top of everything else. I hate when everything breaks at once. Yeah, where did you go for the birthday dinner? Like a local place or a that chain restaurant? Either one is cool. We actually have, I don't know what their hours are like, and of course they used to be better in 2020, but we have, usual pizza places, but one place we do have is called Chet and Matt's. And they were closed on my birthday one year. I didn't care for that. They do, I like their bacon pizza. And then what makes them different is like they'll cut it into thin strips. Some people don't care for that. So it's not cut like a normal like pie with the 8 slices. Local Asian restaurant, hell's yes. Oh, I'm craving some Asian food. I mean, craving any food, but Asian food. It's been a minute since I've had anything Asian food related. Oh, Jules, yeah, I do that in my car. I just recirculate the air. Don't bring the air in from outside. It was 90 here today. Yeah, it's right around 90, yeah. Sitting in the car, it's never air conditioning. I'll put a bandana on to keep my hair under control and windows down. Yeah, bacon pizza, just bacon. It's don't need the. I mean, you can have pepperoni, bacon and pepperoni is good on a pizza, but just bacon. And then you can go the extra mile, and if the place has it, or you can get it from another place, you get like the garlic butter, the dipping sauce, get that with it. Oh man, and then just smash as much as that as you can. Why am I talking about pizza? I can't eat like that. At least not this week. Yeah, Jan Rogers. Yeah, Chet Matz is the same as Cameo, same family. Yeah, Cameo is a slightly. I mean, it's the same like the with the strips and all. They just I prefer the way Chet and Matt's taste, but if they're closed or if they pull that bullshit, we won't have a driver until 4 o'clock. Well, fuck you and fuck him. You drive. Get off the phone and you drive. Yeah, then I would go to Cameo. Not the we have two Cameos, not the one sort of downtown, but the one more out of town. Just because I don't like. I went to the Cameo or downtown-ish. First of all, you walk in, it's hella dark. Can't even see the people, where to stand, where to sit, the who works there, who doesn't work there, anything. Nobody says jack shit to you. And then I see a girl walking past. She worked there, obviously, but she was filling up a beer for a customer. And I know you have to be 21 to serve alcohol. This girl did not look 21. That's not, I don't care about that. I'm just saying that's against the law. I don't care, but that is a thing. There's no way this girl's 21. And then I turn over, like where I'm looking is sort of like where like the entrance to the kitchen. And there's a woman standing there, middle-aged, overweight, talking to these two, obviously their first job, 16 years old. And she might have been saying this, funny. Maybe she just had this kind of personality. Maybe she meant it as a joke. But I didn't care for her tone of voice. And she was saying it to two people. And she goes, "Do you want to screw up another pizza?" I did a 180. I walked out. And I think I even said something on their website. Like, no, I'd say you walk into a place and you hear that, I've never been back. I'm never going back in there again. If they're the only cameo in town, screw them. So I'm glad they opened up that other one. I'll go to the other one all day. I'm never going to that one downtown again. Don't talk to your employees like that. If you're joking around like that, do it in private. I'm all for joking around on the job. Have fun at work. Don't do that in front of customers. There's a line. There's a line. Ooh, yikes. Patrick's saying 82 Fahrenheit here in England. That's our heat wave over for another year. Yeah, 82 is way too much. Oh, Jenna's back. What's up? Yeah, so like we've got like like a Pizza Hut, Papa John's. They're horrible. Um, Domino's, a Little Caesars. We got all those type of places, but we've got I think our local places, at least the one local place, is better. Jules says, uh, we prank called a delivery pizza place years ago, late 70s. They picked up the phone, and when we tried ordering, they said they were closed. My friend asked, what are you picking up the phone for? That's what I never understand about a business answering the phone just to say you're closed. Just don't pick up the phone. God, I hate that. And I am O's Pizza. I've heard of them. Oh, Shane says it's 89 in Oregon. Yeah, it's pretty much that all over. High 80s. Well, this is 31. Oh, not 29 Celsius. So, yeah, let's just say 90. And then tomorrow's supposed to be warmer. If it's 31 now Celsius, tomorrow's going to be 34. So, tomorrow's going to be the real adventure. Oh, Pizza Brothers, I forgot about them. They do a great get their like their taco fold over pizza. That was banging. A few years ago. It's been a while. Trying to think where they are in town. So my nose is so I swear I'm not partying at all, and then my nose is just drippy. What are you doing answering the phone for? When do you open again? Yeah, I don't know what was going on the 18th when I went live. Well, that went live. This is what did it. That was it. It was not planned. It was just hey, Frank's not on. I'm just going to happen to go live that day, and that got my channel the highest watch hours since I started. And like the live streams do very well. We've been over that. But that just blew everything out of the water. That blew away anything from May, any of my videos. That was the highest amount of views I had that day. That was incredible. That was a fun show too. Oh my god! You can't name a business that. Oh, Dandy uh, said we had a motel. People would call it a prank. It was the halfway in. Need I say more? Halfway. Oh, Beastwood asking if I have any plans this weekend. Wondering what I'll be up to. That's a good question. Well, I'll be live tomorrow. And but want to watch a movie. I kind of want to have a little bit something more to that. Just kind of feeling in like the movie mood the last week. I want to try to get into watching some more movies. Doing that, going live. So I think I'm gonna be trying to well, it depends what the scale says, depending on how much I can eat, and then sort of working out how to get things cool. And then if I don't watch all of my live stream tonight, I'll finish watching it tomorrow. And then Sunday is actually going to be different because the show I usually go to on Monday after, quite frankly, he's like, I'm going to be on Sunday. So that's going to be 9 p.m. Yeah, so other than that, no real plans. Now that's something I could go to. Like I could fast all day. I don't have to have eaten to go there. It's mostly just listening to him tell us a story. We sort of have fun before he reads to us. I that will involve a bit of thinking there. Uh, but on the whole, theoretically, if I needed to fast, I could fast that day. And I normally don't plan ahead. I mean, like I can't plan ahead, but for the channel I have to. So like things I'm thinking of, or like I've got everything set up for. Honestly, all I've got to do between now and Monday is set up the live stream for tomorrow. Everything else is in place as far as a Twitter and YouTube. You can schedule posts, so and then like you can't schedule a post on Twitter unless I'm on my I keep calling it a tablet. Unless I'm on my laptop, you cannot do it from a phone. So that's like one thing where I got to bounce over. But I really only have one work thing to do this weekend. But on the whole, I am sort of thinking about getting everything done for this month so I can get my 1 day off this month. Um, so yeah, just generally taking it easy since I can see now, so I don't know what I'll be doing. Like I do want to get things more organized, do the spring cleaning thing. I just see everything that's dirty now too. It's like, oh, that's got to be clean. That's got to be clean. Oh, that's too dusty. So like I'm kind of like needling in, but then it's gonna be too hot to clean. So it's a bit up in the air. But that's sort of it. So if it's gonna be warm like that, best thing to do is just lay down, chill, watch some movies, watch some YouTube. I need to remember how to write again since I didn't do it for a month. I've sort of forgotten how to get back into the groove with it. Jenna's saying, when I was a kid, we'd prank call and ask people if their refrigerator was running, and they'd say yes. We'd say, you better go get it. It's funny stuff when you're kids, yeah. Or what one thing we did when we prank calling somebody, and I forget why the conversation turned, but we just did not care to keep talking to them, so we just like take the phone into the bathroom, just flush the toilet so they hear that sound and then hang up, laugh and then hang up, and then they called right back saying something like, "Hey, did you just flush a toilet?" And we're like, "Why did it sound like this?" Flush the toilet, LOL, hang up. Patrick saying in Britain it's Celsius for winter and Fahrenheit for summer. Don't know why. I think it's psychological bullshit on us. See, that's what I was doing myself, just because Celsius, it's more. I have to be careful of the cold. It will give me back spasms. So that's more. If I look at my phone, it says 15. I'm going to put on more clothes than if it said it was 65 out. And then I would switch back to Fahrenheit for the summer just because I was working at the time around other people. And then like you get into the conversation, oh, it's so hot out, it's so this out, and then you talk about the temperature. But then I keep it on Celsius for myself. One for safety, two to confuse Americans. Same reason why I will call pop soda. They call it pop around here. I say soda just to mess with people. And it's a bit more of an international term for it. But if you can mess with people while doing something, then yeah. Oh my God, Dandy, we also had a grocery store called T and A. Wow, that was a sexy grocery store. Oh yeah, Joel said, remember the call I made into Frank the one night where I broke the girl's finger because she didn't hang up fast enough for me? One of the old timey phones calling boys, yeah. Just hang up! Ow, shut up! Pop is gay, yeah. As long as it's not soda pop. And I don't really recall the last time I had a soda. It's not, maybe around New Year's for, back when I couldn't afford soda, I just never had it. And then when I did have a good job, I was like, well, let me get it, but I'm not gonna go nuts. So I would get a soda, like get a 6 pack of Dr. Pepper on New Year's. And then I think that's all it took. You will be craving soda. At least I was for a good couple of weeks afterwards, and then it goes away. It's addiction. I know what that is. It's just your body wants the sugar. What is that town? Yeah, the TNA halfway in. Yeah, Beastman was saying between TNA and halfway in, someone's getting laid tonight. That is one hot town. I would not want to take the train in that town. Jules says I'm most nervous when I'm talking to Frank. Ugh. Swanee's right. Dr. Pepper is medicinal. When I Now, this year I've done things that I thought they were the most challenging, nerve-wracking, serious life and death decisions, choices that I've made. Don't know how I got through them, but I did. Never so jangly, never so nervous, got through it. All that together cannot compare with calling into Quite Frankly when I did it back in the beginning of March. Because as soon as I start dialing, it's just the instant anxiety because I already know when he picks up, it's going to be in the middle of a call. So you're never ready for it. And then you got to think about everything at once. Like, can he hear me? Can I hear him? Is there feedback? Is the show muted? Is it, you have to think about that in maybe 3 seconds. That sounds like too much time. You have to think about all that at once because if you take too long and Frank can't hear you, then he's going to hang up on you. And he doesn't sound the same because the phone doesn't pick up the bass in his voice. It's just your phone. So all that's going on in 2 or 3 seconds, and then you have to speak. The whole time, my heart was in my throat the entire time. I was so nervous. I've never felt that kind of fear, that kind of panic. And I hadn't called into the show in maybe 5 years. And I'm like, well, it's been 5 years. I'll be fine. No, no, I was not fine. I was 0% fine. But I don't know how I got through that call. I have to listen to it back. It's the most nervous I've ever been in my entire life. I don't think there's anything else I can do in life that will make me more nervous than calling into Quite Frankly. And that makes me feel powerful in a way. Like if I can face that phone call and get through it, even if it's just once every 5 years, I can do it. It makes everything else that I've done pale in comparison. Things that I thought were bigger decisions that would affect my personal life more. No, calling into the Quite Frankly show is the most nerve-wracking thing. I don't know what you can compare it to in your life. What I can compare it to is something that I can't discuss. If I can discuss it, I will bring it up in the year 24 video. It's just that it's all. This is something I did in February. That's not quite a long time ago for something this big. So I need a few more months to process that if I bring it up. And then Frank's audio will sound lower when he's at Studio B. I don't know what the settings are there. I don't know why he sounds not as loud there, but that's just how the settings are. They used to be worse. I guess you can email him about it to get that straightened out. Beastwood, there are a lot of come and goes around here. Come spelled K-U-M. Who is naming these businesses? Jenna's saying, did you hear the Ohio train derailment almost 2 years ago? The smoke affected 16 states. I remember that chemical spill that was down about in the middle of the state, but then everything blows uh east, so that was like I was in no way affected. Yeah, come and go, spelled K-U-M. That is so dirty. Yeah, Frank's audio. See, I don't know uh what other audio you places you listen to for audio, because Frank's the only show like him that I listen to. I listen to well, Gray still plays a lot. He does have bass in his voice, don't get me wrong, he's still a guy, but he does speak higher and more loudly. So that's the only thing I have to really compare it to. My eyes are still, my eyes don't realize it's okay for them both to be able to see at the same time. So now my good eyes trying to go fuzzy on me. I really hate the name for it. This is not a sexy name at all, but they're, I guess they're gas stations. They're called Wawa, W-A-W-A. The way a child says water, that's retarded. That is just flat out retarded. Jules, I like Studio B with the uh Frank's daughter sightings. Those are always cute. She knows how to be on camera. She just have good I mean she might get into a little bit of a mood because she's a child, but on the whole she knows how to be on camera. She knows how to like speak about things intelligently. So she could start her own show when she's old enough. She I don't know, every so often she will say Frank's daughter will say something interesting. And I realize we're talking about a child here, but you got to understand she's a Virgo and she has smart parents, so that girl knows what she's talking about. Dandy, yeah, it's better than a come and stay, K-U-M and stay. Lisa, what's up? Hey, just sat down, been outside all day, 76 for a change. Oh, I wish it was 76. Jenna, they got a Wawa near you. Jules Wawa there. Are they like in the South? I mean, it's okay if they are. Yeah, I wish I never heard of a Wawa either. Because it sounds like they're people talking about a, like, is this like a daycare or a nursery or a adoption or orphanarium place? It's just got such a silly name. Oh, Frank. Yeah, when Frank said she gets to be raging drunk around 7:30 and they know it's time for bed. Yeah, that's about how cats are. When I had kittens, I try to get them to my one kitten, I tried to get up to stay up to watch Zadalza, which came on at 9 p.m. and kittens fall asleep much earlier than that, so it took him a while to get to his first show. Oh, they got him in Pennsylvania too. Ugh, friggin' Wawas. If we have a Wawa in my, I'm not gonna stop at one. I don't go to BP's either. That's a different reason. Oh my God, Patrick. Wow, good name though. There was a fish and chip shop in Whitechapel. In Whitechapel, I get that now. Oh God, in Whitechapel, the owner called it Jack the Chipper. They made him change it because it was the area that Jack the Ripper did his horrible deeds in. As soon as I had said Whitechapel out loud, I went, oh, exactly, Shade. Yeah, when I was two, I used to say Wawa for water. Oh, Wally said they started in the town of Wawa, Pennsylvania. That's the name of a town? Well, they should change the name of the town. That's terrible. Ugh. Yeah, like whenever they talk about like West Coast chains, like I thought In and Out Burger was just a generic term for like a McDonald's, Burger King, White Castle type of a place. Then come to find out, like no, that there's an actual chain of restaurants that is the proper name for it. It's like I didn't know. I thought Californians were just making something up. Like how I always forget about this, but back in the day, I think it was probably the 80s, whenever a commercial was talking about another product, they have to mention like the other guy, the other leading brand, the other most, they couldn't say what the other product was, and somewhere along that change. Yeah, Swanee's right. Jack the Ripper did nothing wrong. They can't prove that was him. That they don't even know his name was Jack. Maybe it was like Jim. Wally says it's Hoagie Fest now at Wawa. Tandy, is that true? All the people died in a flood, Wawa. It's a tribute. Oh man. That would be like a town that had a lot of folks die on the Titanic. They would just rename the town. I'm sure they would appreciate that. Shane is saying, "Ew, White Castle is the worst. Ate there once in Vegas, never again." I haven't heard good things about White Castle. Like I've heard it's convenient, fast food. That's about the best I've heard about it. Haven't had it. Like I don't know if I've even had like the White Castle microwave food, but I haven't heard good things about them. John Rogers saying, they say Whataburger is better. I would try them. Oh my God, Lisa. Oh, there's a crazy bar slash motel outside of Fairbanks owned by a guy called Dick. He is very skinny. Skinny Dick's halfway in. Great. That's the kind of place I show up there. I want to see Dick. Where's he at? Whip him out. Swanee's saying, the fuck? White Castle is the greatest. Uh-oh, White Castle fight. Fight at the White Castle. Jenna says, I hear Five Guys cooks in tallow, way better oil. Now we do have a Five Guys, but it's been under construction for so long, and I'm out early, so I'm not sure if they are still open. Is it in yet? I like their fries because their fries were like fair fries, and then they had the vinegar, the malt vinegar, put ketchup and salt on it. But it's been over 10 years since I've been in there. It could just be Shane. It could just be that Vegas fucks up all the food, and then if you go to the same place outside of that city, it's good again. That can happen. That can happen. I made the mistake. There's a town along the way to bigger cities. I'm like, well, they've got a Taco Bell. Let me stop here and get something to eat. All Taco Bells are the same, right? No. Something just wrong with it. It didn't make me sick, but something wrong with the taste. And I forget who I brought it up to. They're like, I don't know. Could be the water over there. Who knows? I'm like, I don't know. It's just never going there again. Buffalo Wild Wings uses tallow to fry their wings, Swanee says. Okay. Is Buffalo Wild Wings good? We've got one. I've never been. We had one. They moved to a new location. I just not have been in there. Do they have stuff other than wings? Like you go in there and you try to order a burger or a steak, and they just throw you out. Get this guy out of here! You won't believe what he asked for, Tim. You burger ordering son of a bitch. Yeah, so it just seems like Brother Zoe takes his summer vacation, and the rest of us just have to work through it. That's all right. I did end up taking now when I left my last job, they did say somewhere along the way, I saw like, oh, when we pay you for all of your time off that you didn't use. I knew that was bullshit, so I started taking off a lot of days in, I don't know, January, February, whenever that started. Friggin' Facebook. I remember why I didn't go there for so many years, and then I go back over there, and people are quite friendly. It's kind of an echo chamber. It's a little bit. I see why people do like it, because you post something, and then all of your friends like what you have to say, so that makes you feel good. But it does give you this false impression of sense of yourself. I guess I'm used to um a, a Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, so I don't get a lot of retweets. And then if I do anything on YouTube, it's very much dependent on either YouTube just likes what I'm doing, or it does not fly very far, or my live streams do well. So I don't there's no place I go to for, even quite frankly, it's not like I don't go to a place to just get this instant gratification, like, oh, we like you, we're glad you're here, all that feels fake. I wouldn't like that anyway. But then you go over to Facebook and then you get that, and I see why some people, like, like they have to have that to survive. I don't. I'm glad people are nice. I'm glad people did respond to what I posted. I was surprised that anybody was paying attention because I haven't used that. I was there in 2020, maybe 2021, not regularly. Like maybe I posted one thing. I was there in 2021. That's when I updated my handle before, and that's it. Um, so that's a double-edged sword. Uh, you live next to a BWW. That is cool. Jenna says I rarely post anything on X or Facebook. X, Twitter, same thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm really just messing around with Facebook just for the. I was there a lot the first 2 years just to try to jog some memories, and after I go through that with the chat room stories, I'm really going to be setting it back down. It's not a place where I went through before and I took out a lot of information, so it doesn't have like my marital status and relationships and work and school, and people have to list their entire every single place they've been through and been to in their entire life on Facebook. No, deleted all of that stuff. It's not something I'm going to keep up on regularly. I don't care to be there because what I did do, I joined a couple of groups right away since they're in line with things I'm doing with this channel. And I said one thing in one group, and then instantly it says like posters under review. Like I didn't swear. Why? Apparently how this group is set up, the moderators have to read everything somebody says before it can post. It wasn't like that in 2015. Why are they so anal? Why do they have that setting? How much trouble can people really be causing in a group for dark shadows? But I was like, you know what? Never mind. You can take that comment or not. I'm not going to talk to you people. I'm just here to steal photos. Ugh. And then I've read stuff on Facebook like, I see why I don't use that. I see why I'm not going to make that a regular part of my life. Oh, Jenna's saying, do you know fast apps take all your data on your mobile? Yeah, and then having all those apps too, it's just more stuff on your phone weighing it down. Oh, John Rogers saying, I like bait stores. Missouri has the masturbator. In Ohio, we have the happy hooker. Awesome. Yeah, you do have to be careful too. It's you can go through your phone, like, let this app run in the background. No. Let this app run in the background. Like, no, if I'm not looking at you, you don't need to be running shit. The only thing an app has to do was like say like Twitch or Facebook, when you leave and it still leaves the pop-up player there. Sure, have that on if you use it for that kind of a thing, but you don't need to have friggin', I don't know, Instagram running in the background. That it's not. If honestly, if I had more time, I could be on more. I mean, I am on more social media, but I post regularly. But it's, maybe if the channel gets bigger, yeah, we'll expand more. But right now, that would just be, I'd just be spinning my wheels in the dirt. Oh, fast food. Uh, yeah, I'm glad I somewhere along the line I stopped eating so much fast food, and now I've heard it's so expensive. Yeah, honestly, what happened? I went to Big B Coffee. I got a coffee. It was like 6.75. I didn't care. I hadn't had one in years. I think I gave the chick $10. I don't care. I just wanted it and I wanted to tip her big. But for the exact same price, I think last week I got a large pizza at Little Caesars. Um, and then I was thinking of that there's people's coffee date. Never been on one, but a drink is not going to get you laid. And then I'm thinking, okay, for the same price, I can get a cup of coffee or a whole ass pizza. I'm going for the pizza. I want to chew my calories. Just the price of stuff is so insane. Oh, Lisa, I went to Facebook jail one too many times, been away from it for 3 years. I sure miss pics of people's dinners. That's all it is. It's nothing but people posting pictures of food and like them on trips with family and friends, um, which is fine. I'm glad they do have family and friends to go out with. Um, People just don't realize that it is a social media site that anybody can see. And if you are posting photos of your children, anybody can see that. Shane saying we have dispensaries on every corner, way more than we have convenience stores. Wow. It's like they want everybody on substances or something, or whatever they dispense out of there. That's odd. I would like to go through, not like go through like a fast food, the drive through, but like go inside to just peek at the prices. Like, okay, that's insane. No, you can probably go to a sit down restaurant for the same price. Well, out of all of the Franklies, I'm glad at least a couple of us get some time off. Jenna says my daughter posts way too much, in my opinion. Yeah, some people do. What I cannot stand, this doesn't happen so much on YouTube. It happened all the time on Facebook where people would update their profile picture constantly. That's how I look at names. I look at the profile picture. Like I don't look at the name. So when people do that, I'll forget who they are. I don't know what they're doing. And when they do update the photos that often, they're not updating them to better photos. It's just like you just took another crappy picture of yourself. Like they'll take a photo of themselves looking down at their phone. So all you see is just whatever fat that they have here. Like that's all you see in the photo. That's never a cute photo. I don't care what you're looking down at your phone for. Don't share that. Don't make it your profile picture. Erase that photo. Shane says some dispensaries will deliver to your house. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, Jenna, relationship statuses changes too often. It's a red flag. I heard this years ago. I stand by this that the stronger a relationship, the less evidence of it online. That is a fact. So when you see people, like the guy or the girl, they've got to have their boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband in the profile picture with them. That's not a strong relationship. And I know you think you're like scaring people off. Oh, there's two people in that photo. That means they might be related or dating or back off. No, that doesn't mean you're not scaring anybody off. You're just letting everybody know that like you might have put a ring on it, but she's probably going to be gone in about 5 years because you're insecure. So yeah, Beast was saying I mainly use Instagram and Facebook to showcase what I record in the sky. I would do it for YouTube if I could figure out how. Yeah, Beastwood, all you gotta do is just upload, I believe. I don't know if you can do it exactly from YouTube, but you can just go to YT Studio. It's not YouTube Studio, go YT Studio. And if you record on your phone, I'm sure you can do it from your phone, but I upload from the laptop. But let me see. Yeah, I'm in YouTube's YT Studio right now. There's a circle with a cross in it. A circle, it's got a cross in it. And you tap that, and it will let you select videos to upload. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't have any. I have one little video I wanted to upload, but I tried to turn it into a short. I'm not going down shorts. Instagram claims I use AI in videos, but I don't. See, yeah, that's something Meta would assume. Swanee, yeah, I don't let others post photos of me and them online. Yep, I'm the same way. Jules is saying, yes, always take a selfie with your phone raised above your shoulders so everyone is looking up. Yeah, I always want to have up there so you can't see anything under here. That's the rule. Or he's on Facebook, some girl who's like single for a minute, then all of a sudden her profile picture changes. She's got the guy, and then they're in a relationship, and all this relationship stuff, and how much they love each other. Like you've known each other for 3 weeks. Calm down. You're not in love. You just met. Swanee, yeah, if I think it's going online, then I won't take a photo with them. I am the exact same way. That's why I have not met one of the Franklies yet. Yeah, Beastwood. Yeah, you can just I mean, if it is on your phone, just YT Studio. It's free. That's where all the if you don't even have content, you can still download this. It will tell you a lot about your channel, but it will show you your analytics. You can mess around with your content. Do well. Of course, you can do more with it when you're on a bigger device. You've got bigger options for what you can do with your videos. And then if you know how to edit and do things like that, you're farther along than me. Yeah, Lisa's right. It seems like many people use Facebook like a stupid diary with horrendous sentences. They do. They just gotta put every single thought they had while they were waiting in line for their Starbucks. Like nobody cares. God. Jenna says I untag myself on X. I hate when they tag me with Bitcoin stuff. Oof. Yeah, I'm not. I don't photograph well. Still photography has never been my friend. I don't model. I don't know anything about that. Um, but I can be on moving film. I can do that if I can get my. Why am I? Why does this one go here? I feel it's. I don't know. I'm still learning. You'll be better at this than me. Shane, I have not seen that new viral thing. If it manages to land on Tumblr, I might see it. Jenna, yeah, checking at the grocery store, dentist, oil change, getting gas, etc. Just cyber stalk yourself. Nobody needs to know where you are every single second of the day. Because then watch that person turn around and be like, oh my God, I think I've got a stalker. Yeah, it's the entire internet. Everybody knows where you're going. Dandy back from the balcony. Awesome. Yeah, so that's why well see, I don't know. I don't know if I would wear a wedding ring on camera. It's very much there is a lot I can and will talk about, but there is a lot of stuff that's will remain private, just nature of the beast. You don't want to put every single last detail about yourself online. Plus there does need to be some mystery. So like Frank, he could have like we could have not known he was married this whole time, and then he could have been like, oh, by the way, yeah, I already married her before, but we're getting married again. It just depends how you want to roll with it. I hate when people has somebody has a YouTube channel and you start following them because you like that person. And then suddenly, here's my girlfriend, you've got to come on and meet her. Or here's my boyfriend, you got to come on and meet him. And then the next thing you know, they're getting married. And then they're in like every other video they're in. And then they're in every video they're on. And everything they upload on social media, every photo they take, they're in it. And everything is just relationship centered. And like, can you get back to that fucker I joined your channel for? Not this person who acts like they've never been in a relationship before, who needs to get validation from hundreds of strangers over the person you're fucking. I cannot stand that. And then if they have kids, they're gonna have to bring them in, and then they adopt a pet, and then their cousin comes over from out of town, and then their great aunt comes to visit, and all this stuff is going on the channel where it's like, can you just please get back to the thing I started liking this channel for? Cannot stand that. So that's one thing. I'm not going to start out doing chat room stories and talking about dark shadows and then have this suddenly turn into a family vlog. You're not going to be seeing husbands and wives and children and parents and you might see Mark Swan, but you're not going to see that. It's not. You have to, people need to, especially in modern times, people need to know when to draw the line, because anybody can see this stuff. You think, oh, this, like for example, oh, we got a little stream here, let me bring in, here's my little baby child, look at my, here's an infant human, to look at them. It sounds cute, but then anybody can see this. Any pervert can see it. They can download it. They can do anything they want with it. And people don't think about that because they're just so happy about showing off to their friends. They don't realize not their friends are watching. It's not a private stream. It's somebody could share it and then everybody can see it. It's like it's the same thinking as like you don't take nude photos of yourself because they can get leaked. It might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen next year. But when you're starting a career and then suddenly these nude photos of you come out, it's your own fault. I don't care. You're taking nude photos of yourself, they leak, that's your own fault. I'm laughing at you and you deserve to lose everything. Don't start that path if you don't want the trouble. And then you start getting online, people see your family, they see your children, they see your pets. What if one of those people who saw you online figures out you're in the same town? What if they're a creep? You don't know that. And I worked with a girl. Oh, Jules. A lady I follow, she's in the UK, was walking her dog, Jeff, in her local area. Had some lady walk up and ask, is this Jeff from Twitter? Yeah, that's creepy as hell. Shady, I love when pets have people names. I'm the same way. I will give a pet a human ass name in a minute. Like, I want you to think I'm talking about an actual person. But yeah, I worked with a girl, and she had a couple of little ones. And she's like, hey, it only takes a second to lose your child forever. And I mean, ooh, if it wasn't so warm, I'd get the chills. It's true. And she didn't mean it in any kind of mean way. It's just like, hey, back to life. It's true. They're there. You turn around. It's just like somebody dying. You never know when it's the last time you're going to see somebody. And why would you give anybody fuel to add to that fire? You don't want people, strangers, knowing your children's names, your pets' names, your any minor's name, anybody in your family's names, your last name. No, because you don't know. It just takes one creep, and then you've got an issue. Shane, I like when someone names their cat Steve. Steve's a good cat name. Say Frank's a good name for a cat. I like the name Farley for a cat. Jules, yeah, that's why we like Polaroids in the 80s. No one else sees it. Yeah, that's why people like those, because they could take their bedroom photos. And was there anything anybody wanted to bring up before we got about 7 minutes left here? Dandy said she had a stray named Brad. It's a good name for a cat. Or like Mike. Who's Mike? Oh, come here. Yeah, sit on his lap, Mike. Whoa, what? It's a cat or a dog. Like, hey, bring Bradford in here. Who the fuck is Bradford? And it's a bird. Just something like that. Lisa saying, my father-in-law had a dog long ago. He called him D-O-G, spelled out. You're a dog, and you're gonna know about it. That's my one cat, Gamer Cat. He wasn't Gamer, Gamer Cat, full name, first name, Gamer Cat. Oh, Jenna says I'm going to Surviving End Times after this chat. They must do a show every week or every day at 9, because I noticed you mentioned them before. That's cool. D-O-G. Doggo. Dogs are fun. I just don't they don't purr, so I don't get them. But like when they're nice, they're fun. I just don't understand all like the jumping up on things. Awesome, Jules. Harry Houdini is my cat's full name. That's a great name for a cat. Oh, Jenna, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I did have a kitten back in the day. I'll talk about him in the uh, oh yeah, year 15, somewhere in there towards the end. But his full name is Captain Hector Barbosa. Called him Hector, of course. But Dandy, my dog growing up as a kid was named Girl. Yep, so good girl. John Michael, he says he has cats named Minka and Irgo. Nifty. Jenna, my real name is Secret. Exactly. Yeah, you can have secrets. Absolutely. Yeah, Daddy, you're a cat guy here too. Absolutely. And then I was thinking we don't have to do it right now, but sometime we can go through and talk about like our handles, what they mean, if they're our real name or not. We don't have to dox ourselves. I'm not telling anybody to do that or any of that. Like just for funsies. Oh, Jules saying her cat Harry Houdini. He would appear from out of nowhere after we'd been calling and calling him. Just poof. Aw, kitty cat. Yeah, very much like the idea of giving pets a name that could come up in a census or they could get mail in their name. Give them a last name too. Don't go for obvious names with pets. I don't like this, and I'll explain why. Like, don't get a black cat and name it like Midnight, or get a gray cat and name it Smokey. Just because, again, what if some creep comes along? Hey, Smoky Cat. Hey, Midnight Cat. The cat goes up to him thinking, hey, they know my name. Next thing you know, you lost your pet. Don't go for obvious names. Lisa's saying, when I was a teen, I had a half German Shepherd, half Husky. I called him Zeppelin. The band, not the Hindenburg, yeah. And then the dog just blew up one day. I don't know why. Yeah, see, Dandy, no one's ever going to remember that. Oh, Jenna, our family dog's name was Hardy. Hardy's a good name. I like a Andy Hardy, Tom Hardy. Good name. Moon Bunny, what's up? How's it going? Glad you made it. Swanee says, I like puss. I mean, cats. Understandable. John Michael says, my cat's no karate just in case. Yeah, cat is it's just a little ninja in a fursuit. That's basically all a cat is. Like, he's super chill till he's got to kill somebody, then it's a wrap. And since this one, uh, Shane's asking Swanee, is he like a hairy ones or bald ones? And since this went over so well, we can just sort of keep this going for tomorrow, since I'll be live tomorrow doing Nikki M at 7 p.m. Just a regular chillin' type of show. And I'll also tomorrow I'll bring up the notes that I took for, quite frankly, during the week, and we can just go over what came up there, since it involves at least one of you that's here right now. And this will be coming up in the post that I have that's going to go live in about 4 minutes. But now, yesterday, and quite frankly, uh, the Yes Cacao was having a special for, is it Timothy? His birthday was yesterday. He's 42% off if you use the code sexual chocolate. Do I still have this saved? I do not. Okay. But then Frank said it was going on until Friday, today, but I didn't catch what time. So I watched the end of the show. I couldn't find where he said it, didn't catch there. I asked and Gil did, but I don't know why I did that. So I just erased that. I knew I didn't ask Frank directly. I just asked in there, talking to myself. So it is going on Friday today, but I don't know what time it ends on Friday. But if you are, I'm not sponsored at all, nothing like that. But if you're interested in Yes Cacao, and you would like to try them out, it is I'll just be cool. It's gonna lag a bit, so sorry. So what you're gonna want to do, please tell me that worked. It did. Okay, here we go. And and you have to spell it like that. I tried to spell it like a lowercase. I tried to make it 2 words. It didn't work. But all caps, sexual chocolate, 42% off. It's I don't know if that's still going on. If it's not going on still, I do apologize. Frank did say Friday. I assumed he meant midnight Friday. It's 9 p.m. now. You've got 3 hours left. It is 42% off. I did take my calculator to it, figure it out. And I will say one of them does have peppermint in it, so I had to skip that. But I did check out something else there. Patrick saying great show, super chat. He's going to bed. Yeah, it's late there, Patrick. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm not sure. It does now. It does list the ingredients on the website, so that's why I'm glad I checked. You can see what's in it before you buy it, and then they have different amounts you can get there. And then I believe the delivery time is 2 to 3 days, so that's not bad at all. But yeah, I don't want to get too. I'll get more into that tomorrow. But I did want to mention it today since hopefully the code's still going on. If not, I do apologize. If it is still going on, great. Let me know how you like it. And smash the like button if you didn't like the stream already. It was so great to see you guys too. This was so much fun. So we'll do the pretty much the same thing tomorrow, same time, just a little bit warmer out. And yeah, you guys have fun at the other chat room. Have a great night, a great dinner if it's dinner time, or drinks, or time to smoke, or go to your what is it? What was it? Skinny Dick's halfway in. Great business names, you guys tonight. Yeah, good night to everybody. Don't forget your pants. And stay cool. I'm gonna get in the middle of my shot here so I get everything nice for the YouTube monster. And yeah, Beastwood, just check out YouTube Studio and just start clicking around. Carlin Swanee, have a great night. And I hate to assume, but I assuming I'll get to see some of you folks tomorrow. We'll talk about quite frankly, and we will talk about some Yes Cacao and just some of what was going on the show this week. Maybe some movies. We'll see what we have time for. It's only 2 hours. It is too hot for pants. Yeah, I almost didn't even wear shorts tonight. John Michael saying, what do you call a man with a pubic hair in his teeth? A gladiator. I get it. Never gonna watch Gladiator again. Same way. Yeah, good night to everybody. And always support your favorite content creators. Smash the like button, share the show, buy the merch, word of mouth, all that good stuff. And have a lovely evening. It is Friday, isn't it? It is Friday. First day of Cancer, so enjoy your sun and a water sign. Just free balling on this year. I will be tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit warmer. If the temperature gets above 85, I'll have to be free balling. Just balls everywhere. Everybody bring your balls tomorrow. We'll talk about them. All different sizes. Oh, so it's great to see everybody. It's all you guys. If you guys didn't show up, it would be quite boring just sitting in here sweating in front of the laptop. So you guys are awesome. have a phenomenal night. I love you guys. And of course, until next time.